Ravel Sade is here with me in the studio in Nottingham, Poet, and we'll be talking all more about her career. And
sadly, my grandma passed away at the beginning of last year, and I knew that because I had struggled with my mental health for quite a number of years, I knew it was going to be detrimental if I was to bottle up all my emotions. So I just distinctly remember being on the bus one day, going into my notes on my phone and deciding I wanted to write something for my grandma. And it just turned into a poem, and that's literally how it all got started.
School, and you're asked to write a poem, and it's all very formulaic. And I think I wrote a poem about goats was my first ever one, award-winning. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you'd agree. So you just wrote these words onto the page. It just kind of came out naturally.
Yes, definitely. I think at the very same as you, I had that experience of school, of feeling like it was always analysing Shakespeare or this or whatever it may be, and also I think the target market for poetry as well, it kind of felt like it didn't include me, so I kind of hesitated to call myself a poet. See your work and then give you such good feedback, then I started after that get into that place where I'm just thinking, let me make it perfect, but I think the fact that people give you such good feedback in the first place shows that there was something natural that you're doing right, and I think it's just trusting that process. And if I'm writing it, I actually want to go into the poetry world, into the scene, see what it's about. And coincidentally, the Nottingham Poetry Festival was on, literally just like that. So I decided to go. There was a performance, a Woman's Got Talent, and they had an open mic. I had no intention of going to perform at all, but because I got a bit of inspiration from somebody in a break, I just got a concept, so I'd started writing it down, and the organizer came up to me and she was like, "Are you a poet? Are you going to get on stage and perform?" And literally at that time, because my anxiety was quite bad as well, I was just like, "Ask me after the break and I'll see if I'm going to do it." And I remember sweating and getting a bit nervous. But then I just decided to do it. I literally thought, if I say no and I miss this opportunity, I'm going to go home and kick myself.
When you're performing that on stage,
terrible. Because I think when you watch people and you stand back and you watch people on stage, it's easy to kind of think that it's going well for them and everything's easy, but when you're actually on stage and the lights are shining on you and you can see everyone's eyes on you, I just felt really nervous. But at the same time, I got a lot of relief from it, because I think speaking my truth and being on the stage and kind of being unapologetically me meant a lot.
So this is
she found it really validating that I had gone and spoken about it and just let her know that she wasn't alone. And it was from that moment that I thought to myself, if I can overcome my own issues to be able to kind of get on stage and speak and let people know that they aren't alone, then I would be really fulfilled. So that, to be honest, I got a lot of pleasure from for National Poetry Day, performed at the Nottingham Library, and I got to perform it there, around all this literature, which made me feel, to be honest, I think it was very validating, because it's nice to know that I think a lot of people stop or don't go out there and carry on with what they're doing or speak about poetry because of the fact that they feel like they're not in a place or they have enough qualifications to do so. So to be able to be in a place like that and know that my words were still valued whilst not necessarily going and doing it, and I'm not putting people off doing an English degree, by the way, but just to know that you can still be validated, not having all of that. Forget what we are doing good, what we are really good at, and just that natural, the fact we're here, breathing, we're alive is power within itself. So I think I wrote it just to remind myself on those bad days of everything that I'm naturally doing anyway, because I always try to explore so I can acknowledge and accept my flaws and then start to break down doors that were unknown to me before I am a queen. Because my worth is based on my valuation, and I can choose to add inflation without negotiation. Whilst learning to cut off negativity without need for hesitation, I am a queen.
In the shower, I'm going to be like, I'm
a queen.
We're all queens. We are.
But I think I found a quote that says that I am are the two most powerful words, for whatever you put after them shapes your reality.